Something I was hoping for when I signed up was learning how to not be triggered and learning how to see my mother's perspective and to have more beautiful, loving moments instead of a wall between me and my family members.
Something I was hoping for was a release of self-judgment and like a deeper understanding of who I am, who my parents are, and like a newfound sense of hope.
I'm starting to see my relationship with my parents differently because instead of taking it personally, like they're bad, I'm the victim, I'm seeing that we're all caught in some sort of traumatic loop. And instead of being defensive and perpetuating that, one of us can just put a pause on it and then utilize a tool to get out of that and heal from that.
One moment that really stood out for me was actually calling my mom, and saying that she felt sorry not to be available, and me being able to wholeheartedly say, I forgive you, and her able to receive that.
I chose to call my mother and it went very smoothly. Wow, okay, here's how to express myself when I'm not triggered and being defensive and she's being defensive. So I have the shift now that I can express my emotions, express my needs, and have someone listen. It just didn't occur to me before that there was a way. There's an actual way.
I discovered how fortunate I am to have the parents that I do have and to have the relationships with them that I do have. And there's just like a hair's width between mangling myself in conversation with them and creating something really beautiful.
This weekend helped me feel more in control, empowered. I feel unstuck. I feel like I can move on with my life and not just continually get triggered and angry. What I'm taking with me this weekend is that we are not alone. We don't have to suffer alone. There's tools, there's a new way of being, learning, doing these things together.
Yeah, what I'm taking with me is this poise, this sense that like any interaction I go into with my parents, I can show up with a certain stability and an equanimity and a patience.
I would recommend this workshop to someone who struggles with your parents and you're constantly suffering or you feel alone. I would go to this retreat.